And highlights too. Like in the Tarkov community, a lot of guys will make YouTube videos, and the point of their YouTube videos is not to make money. Right? It used to be YouTube was a real profitable platform. The point of their videos is to let people know about this Twitch streamer, right? I had a Facebook page with, I don't know, 6 digits amounts of follows. And the whole reason I existed on Facebook was so that people would discover my YouTube channel. Now, the whole reason people are on YouTube is so that people discover the existence of their Twitch channel.
Yeah. And unlike 10 years ago, the average age of someone on Facebook now is like 61. Nobody is, well, it's not that old, but like young people are just not on Facebook anymore. Just not using it unless you're like Kyle using it to get pussy. But that's just like a different kind of use.
I use my Facebook to learn about virology. There seems to be a lot of experts out there who understand what we should be doing.
In your friend group specifically.
My friend group is just experts on face masks and vaccines and virology and pandemics. They're all telling me what we're doing right and wrong.
Well, it's good that you're staying informed.
Yes.
I wish that Woody was a character who just bought into everything they said and then just preached misinformation every week on the show. I would love that. You're like, throw your masks away. They're being tainted. Oh, they're being tainted.
Dude,
I mean,
yeah.
That little metal strip you clink to your nose, that's a transmitter, dummy.
They know where those made. Those are made in China. They're selling you tainted masks for the purpose of contaminating you without you even doing it. Now, first of all, this virus isn't real, but the only real bits of it are on the inside of those masks. Don't you put those on. And also something I've noticed when I do go to the grocery store is there are a troubling amount of people wearing their masks like this.
Oh yeah, I saw like a clip on Reddit the other day where the lady had cut the mouth out of her mask so that she could speak better, and the guy was like, "That's a cool mask you got. Where'd you get that?" She's like, "I made it myself." You got with the hole there, huh? She's like, "Yeah, I can talk better this way." And he's like, "Ah, okay. Have a nice day."
Contaminated.
She just cut a hole in the middle of her fucking mask so that she could speak more clearly.
Here's the first post on my Facebook feed. It's a link to what I think is Plandemic.
I want to play this game.
Watch this before it's taken down. I love the points that are made about censorship and our all-out attack on freedom to think for yourself, all caps, in all of this. The propaganda is intense and it's everywhere. All you lie detectors trained and practiced in micro-expression, shoulder shrugs, hiding lips and eyes and tones of emotional response and other body language and story patterns. Here's your chance to bust Judy. She's on video. I've got nothing on her so far. I think she's telling the truth. Fauci and Bill Gates, on the other hand, are hard to miss. They're lying and colluding. Choose your category from financials, connections, hands, eyes, tie line, koi, bono? I don't know that. You name it. They're as dirty as hogs, in my opinion. History will either be wiped clean, as well as most of us, or we won't, and or will not be kind to those two. So he says Fauci and Bill Gates are in on this to control us.
See, unfriend that person now.
Wait, that was the first post?
No. Why? That shit's funny.
It's all over my post. Like, yeah. That's the.
You're like, actually, he's the most reasonable of the group.
So I don't even see Plandemic on YouTube. I just see a million videos debunking it.
They're not my Facebook friends, those people. Yeah, it just. Let me see. I don't know. I could go on and on.
It's absurd. It's look, you want to. And I get what they're saying, right? Like, to some extent, like if you've got a paranoid mind, then everybody in power all of a sudden telling everyone to do this thing, you might get your shoulders up a little bit. But it's pretty clear that this thing is like killing people and shit. And like 20-30% of the people who get it and survive have these long-lasting health effects. It's like, this is kind of no joke. It turned out. Yeah. I'm at a 1 out of 10 on my danger scale now. 1 being the highest.
I hate how you do that so much. I hate your reverse intensity scale. More than it should bother me. I
just showed everyone a photo of, I guess Bernie Sanders is being dragged off by the police, and the caption explains it was for throwing eggs at black people. Does that sound like a Bernie Sanders thing to do?
He was probably feeding. If they told me he was feeding eggs to black people, I'd believe it.
I suspect that was posted ironically as a joke, but there is no joking text around it or sarcasm tags or whatever.
There's no photo or like edited clip of him looking like he's throwing eggs.
It's him being
that'd be
dragged
good.
away by the police post throwing eggs at people. Yeah.
I had far too many eggs.
And they were far too uppity.
Yeah, he's just like, what's a little bit of 60s Bernie, fly free.
Have some omega acids.
Now he's turning into.
I was about to say he's turning into Arnold.
I'm going to give you free health.
You need your eggs, not the protein.
It's an accent I can't do. It's so easy too. I never practice.
Oh.
What is this? Lessons we learned in the past few weeks. This is one of your someone.
It's my
linked to
Facebook group. Yeah, this not group. These are just like not that guy. Highlighted a guy. Don't associate it with
Men
that,
can cook too. You just learned that.
Number one, in lessons we learned in the past few weeks. No sources on this. It's just a poorly made image macro. China won the Third World War without firing any missiles. 2, Europeans are not as educated as they appear. 3, rich people are in fact less immune than the poor. 4, no priest, Sikh, misspelled, ustad, or astrologers could save any patient. Number 5, health professionals are worth more than football legends. Animals do most likely feel the same way in the zoo as we do in quarantine. I agree with that one. The planet regenerates quickly without human interference. Oil is worthless in a society without consumption. No. Majority of people can comfortably work from home. Everyone can survive without junk food. Debatable.
That's the one we take.
We'll circle back to that one. But,
I take umbrage with. Men can cook too. Media is full of nonsense. Actors are just entertainers, not heroes. Well, no shit.
Wait. Leo became Kyle's hero after Kyle found out he was fucking 16-year-olds.
I like the lack of effort he put into the sex. I feel like that shows a certain ease of getting sex.
Yeah,
you think so, Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah, right? Like the fact that he just listens to music and ignores you.
It's almost
while
like they're attracted to him.
I see where you're headed with this, but I feel like most people put a little effort into the sex, right? They try to make their partner feel like this was a good time. Leo doesn't even pay attention to them during sex.
He's like, we're on a fucking yacht. This thing costs more than the town you're from. You're not having a good time?
I'd kill you before I got rid of this boat. Literally.
Yeah, just
his yacht is outrageous.
Have you seen the pictures of him and Jonah Hill? Jonah Hill's fat ass floating next to him in the ocean, surrounded by topless models.
Yeah.
Damn,
Those are real pictures.
When he's not making a movie, he just lets it all go himself.
Mm-hmm.
Leonardo DiCaprio is not that good looking. I think he's average, good looking guy.
What do you really think it matters when you have his status, though? It seems like you're convinced that he should be having a regular sex life and be experiencing sex with a regular amount of women.
I guess what I'm trying to say is he is having an extraordinary sex life because of his movies and not because of his good looks.
I think he is a incredibly handsome man. I mean, he's obviously in his 40s now, so he's not at his peak. But like Titanic, Leonardo DiCaprio was a gorgeous human being.
That's true. He was. By the way, this in his 40s, not at his peak. I am loving the sliding scale that I'm graded on now. Right? 3 years ago, it was Woody's fat. Now it's Woody's not bad for 47. Fucking awesome. Wait till I hit 50. I'm going to be great. This is going to be fantastic. If we could just get expectations.
He's forming full sentences, people.
We need to lower expectations week by week, year by year.
He put on his own drool rag. Come on.
Yeah, same thing is going to be like an area of pride. They're like, wow, he remembered Jonah Hill's name.
Right? It's, low expectations are a godsend.
What's the name of that guy? I didn't think it was that hot. Lemmy Donatello.
They're gonna be like, "Bravo, Woody, you got most of those letters."
Kyle and I were like, "Yeah, buddy, yeah." That's funny as fuck. I want to play more Grand Theft Auto, but I got to save it till I stream. That's such a
you should hop in multiplayer. Give that a little try.